What you been up to?
Working. That's about it. What else have I been doing? I don't think I've done any. I've been getting better at bowling. I'm really good at bowling. I've been balling up on your ass, kicking your ass in basketball.
That's debatable.
Well, hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Big Honey Sports Podcast.
This is G-Rock, and I'm Big Sean.
We have been off the mic for a hot minute. It's
We took a hiatus.
Yeah, a summer hiatus, summer vacation, similar to what the kids do these days.
In school?
Yeah.
What you been up to?
Working. That's about it. What else have I been doing? I don't think I've done any. I've been getting better at bowling. I'm really good at bowling.
That's debatable.
Well, except against him, because he's like 6 feet.
Camping.
10.
I've been camping during coronavirus.
Oh, I did that too. Now you're starting to get me to remember my things.
I just went to Iowa. I drove a tractor, and I got an infected bite.
Probably from Iowa.
If you can see it, it's pretty bad. I don't know what happened. So we're going to give it like another day, and if it keeps spreading, then I should probably get it checked out.
And you've done the very smart thing, if you're listening, to outline it.
Exactly. So it's a very red blotchy spot. So I outlined it with Sharpie. That way I can see if it goes past the Sharpie, then it's
a real
spreading.
problem.
Yeah.
Then it's a real problem.
Yeah,
so
it's still spreading. So
let's cross our fingers that doesn't happen.
It's probably flesh eating, and then me and G-Rock will each have 2 legs combined.
Right. That was pretty good. What else have I done? I went to a lake. There's lakes in Colorado that aren't unnatural. So I went to an unnatural lake.
Can you turn your phone off?
Yeah. Of course, somebody's texting me during the show. How inconsiderate of these people.
Well, our roommate's probably going to walk in on this too.
Probably. What else have we been doing? I've been balling up on your ass, kicking your ass in basketball. What's new?
It's been really bad. He hasn't won a game. We've played like 12 games.
Yeah, we do some one-on-ones.
I'm 12-0.
It's not good.
Anyway,
it's not good.
During the break, since we last spoke, the MLB and NBA are about to start back up.
Yes.
And then we'll also talk about the Kansas City Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes signed a monster deal.
We have some really exciting news about the projection of this show in terms of what we'll be covering.
We have an announcement towards the end. And Cam Newton finally got signed by the New England Patriots.
And we also just want to appreciate your view. If you want to, like the video.
Subscribe.
Comment. Commenting is the best thing you can do. We like comments more than likes, honestly. It's because we like engagement. We like fan engagement.
Yeah.
So engage, please. Okay. Now, without further ado, after 2 minutes of talking about nothing related to sports, here we are. Patrick Mahomes has signed an extension. We all knew it was coming. He got paid a lot.
It's 10 years,
details.
like $500 billion.
$500 billion.
$500 million.
Yeah, $503 million to be exact.
After incentives and all that.
Mm-hmm. So here's the guaranteed money that he's going to receive over the next 10 years, and this is if he's on the team by a certain time, the signing bonus and then the roster bonuses. He is guaranteed $477 million, $631,000, $905, or whatever the hell that is. I'm not good with long numbers.
I got the giggles.
He's pretty much guaranteed a fuck ton of money.
Watch your language. This is a family-friendly program.
Okay. Well, anyways, he's guaranteed $477 million, which means there's $25 million roughly in incentives. So, what are the incentives, you might ask? If he wins an AFC Championship game, he will get a $1.25 million bonus. Okay? If he wins an NFL MVP award, he gets another $1.25 million for that every season. So that's where that guaranteed money comes in. Now, he's not going to win the AFC Championship every year, and he's not going to be the NFL MVP for 10 years. So he was not going to get the entire amount, but it's still the richest contract in NFL history. So let me ask you this. Now that we've covered the big gist of what the contract is, this guy got paid the most ever.
It's the richest contract in sports history.
Yes.
Not just NFL.
Yeah. It's also one of the longest. You don't see these type of contracts normally.
You don't see it in football.
No.
Baseball, you'll see like a 10, 13-year contract, but not in football.
So let me ask you this.
Because the NFL stands for not for long.
It's true, especially among running backs. Did they overpay Mahomes?
No.
No?
No.
Why not?
Because, every time someone gets paid, the next contract, no matter who it is, just one ups it. Mm-hmm. So unfortunately, we're probably going to see someone.
Well, why though?
We're going to see someone probably like Dak Prescott or something stupid.
That'd be so dumb.
I don't know if it'll be him,
that.
but this is going to be like in a few years. This is going to be like team friendly,
right?
Because of the market that other players are going to be getting.
Yeah,
it's like they didn't overpay.
I think it might
as
be
much as it pains me to say this, he deserved it.
Yeah, I mean he's already won an MVP, 2 MVPs, Super Bowl and NFL
regular season,
and he won a freaking Super Bowl. He was gifted that Super Bowl though. Let's be honest, okay? But it is well-deserved money. He's already proved that he's top-tier quarterback. And the other thing about the contract, which makes it like that question, did they overpay Mahomes, so much less relevant, is that the Chiefs, in all of this negotiation, they had a part of the contract where you could convert a portion of the salary each year, each season, into the signing bonus, something like that. So you can convert portions of the salary to signing bonus money, which means that would free up cap space. So even if Patrick Mahomes is guaranteed all this money, they can still take some of the money from his guarantee or whatever each season, move it over, and release some cap space for him.
Well,
so they finesse the hell out of the system.
They were able to sign Chris Jones, too.
Yeah.
They signed Chris Jones shortly after. So this raises the only question that I have. How much does Drew Lock get?
Exactly, dude.
Probably $1 billion.
Probably. I mean, he's at least worth double what Mahomes is worth. Easily.
Every day of the week. Drew Lock will get $1 billion.
It's weird, man. I mean, he doesn't deserve that kind of money, I feel like. Nobody really does. But it is the NFL. This is how sports works. This is how all those lucrative deals work. The day that somebody gets paid $1 billion and it's normal, that's going to be the day.
Yeah.
That's going to be weird. So Mahomes gets paid. So that takes us into our next segment. He's been paid a lot of money. A lot of money. So how much success are they really going to get out of it, right? So we're going to do a little game here. We're going to start, and we're pretty much just going to say what we think, how many we think he's going to get of each, the Chiefs, under the Patrick Mahomes tenure. Okay?
What we didn't talk about is that he already had 2 years left on his current deal. So in essence, it's a 12-year.
Oh, that's true.
12-year deal right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome.
So fantastic. Got to deal with that jackass probably for the rest of his life, his career at least. Okay, so we're going to start off with AFC Championships. We mentioned that's one of the incentives for Mahomes. That's how he gets extra money, not that he needs an extra $1.25 million. But, you know, he could buy, I don't know what he could buy with that, but a helicopter, I don't know. Basically, what we're going to start off, Big Sean, how many AFC Championship games does he win in the next 12 years?
3.
3. Okay. I'm going with 5, unfortunately. Now, oh God. That means he's going to go to the Super Bowl 5 more times in the next 12 years. I'm going to dumb that down, actually. I'm going to go down to 4. 4. I think he's going to reach the AFC Championship game and win it 4 times.
4 more times? Yeah, good.
Okay. You care to elaborate on your 3 or no?
So a big part of it is that Drew Lock is in his... I'm just kidding.
Big part of it is Drew Lock.
I don't know, man. It's... You think of, like, Peyton Manning, and he only went to, what, 4 Super Bowls?
Yeah.
And he's considered one of the greats of all time, obviously. He only went to 4 Super Bowls and won 2 of them. I don't know. I just feel like Mahomes is good, but like
It's very difficult. You look at the Patriots and what they did. I don't think many teams ever will replicate anything close to that.
no.
That's extremely rare and difficult to do.
'Cause
And
you
they
think-
probably cheated a lot.
How much longer is Andy Reid gonna coach?
Exactly. I mean, at his age and his condition.
His size.
Yeah.
Oh,
It might be up for the debate.
yeah, it's up in the air how long he's gonna be coaching.
So,
I'm gonna go with 3.
okay. I'm going with 4. Hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully it's
Hopefully
a 0.
it's a 0.
Yeah. All right. Next one is. Oh, shit. Shit. Well, I fucked that up. Hold on. God damn it. Okay. So, next one is Super Bowls. Damn it, man. So this one's kind of, obviously piggybacks off of the AFC Championship games.
Right.
So, how many for him?
How many does he win?
Yeah.
2 more.
2 more in his 12-year tenure?
Yep.
Okay, so 3 total.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to go with... Why did I say this? Why did I put this down on the paper? I'm going to agree with you. 2 more.
What'd you put?
3.
So it's 1 more.
I'm going to go 3, I guess.
Here's my thought.
I'm
John
going-
Elway. Right, John Elway. Now here's a guy who who won 2 Super Bowls.
Yeah.
John Elway was like
How many did he go to? 4?
he went to a lot
Okay.
because we've lost the most Super Bowls. But John Elway only won 2, and they were the last 2 years of his career. So you think about it, like he was very, very talented, gunslinger, huge arm. He only won 2 Super Bowls.
Yeah.
Who's to say Pat Mahomes is going to have talent around him his whole career? Like we said, he's not going to have Andy Reid with him his whole career.
No. And the AFC is also very competitive, as it is.
Yeah, and you have upcomers like Drew Lock.
And Lamar Jackson,
And
Deshaun
Drew Lock.
Watson. I mean, the Texans are kind of a dumpster fire, but who knows? Who knows, man?
And you forgot one. Drew Lock.
Oh, that's right, Drew Lock. Yeah, good old Drew Lock. He's going to come for your division, Mahomes. Okay, just be on the lookout.
What's your rationale?
So I just think he's very clutch. So when he does get to the big game, I mean, we have 1 game sample size of it. He was extremely clutch in the game. Now, a big part of that was
He didn't play well though.
no, he didn't, but he played good enough. And Shanahan's a
Garoppolo.
dumbass.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I just think he's clutch enough to do it. He learned a lot probably from the Super Bowl, obviously. And I think once he reaches the big game, he's going to be 3 for 3, unfortunately, in Super Bowls. So he might end up with 4 Super Bowls. That's what I'm going with, 3 Super Bowls. Whatever. Now, next one, probably the most important one, because this measures his actual value, mostly. How many MVPs does Patrick Mahomes win?
I will go with 4 more. 4 more.
So
That's
5.
what we're doing, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, 4 more. He's very talented. You look at the likes of like a Peyton, like I said, a Peyton Manning, a Tom Brady. They've each won like 4 and 5 MVPs. They're easier to win. Obviously, you have a good regular season, you're always in the running. Mm-hmm. And it is, in my opinion, an individual award.
Right.
Like obviously he can't do it by himself. He's throwing to people, and people are blocking for him and whatnot. But it's definitely more individualistic than a team's winning the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with 4.
I'm going to go with 3. This is where I disagree with you. I just think he's going to win 3. There's too much variance in the NFL. I feel like there's people that are going to have a fluke season every year, and they're going to be in the running for the MVP. And I think that just kind of teeters down how many he could possibly get. So
That's fair.
So 3, I guess. Hopefully 0, like I said earlier. Hopefully there's zeros are all around. Hopefully there's none.
Big goose eggs.
And then this is kind of the easiest one. I mean, he is one of the best quarterbacks in the league, so you'd expect him to go to a lot of Pro Bowls. So that's our last category. Up for the debate. You say how many?
10.
Yeah, I agree. 10 Pro Bowls out of the next 12 years.
Because he's what? 24 right now. 20. Is he 24?
Yeah.
24. So he's going to be playing until he's 36 on this contract. I would assume probably every year for the next 10 years he'll make the Pro Bowl.
Yeah. He might have a
Assuming he
season,
stays healthy.
Exactly. He might have a season where he gets injured.
Yeah.
Or he just sucks. Maybe the Broncos just take away all his confidence. He blows.
Drew Lock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's 0, like we said earlier. Hopefully all these categories are 0. You can't tell we're Broncos fans, right? Next topic up for debate this afternoon.
Shannon Sharp. Sorry.
Best tight end in the league.
History.
Is Cam Newton.
Cameron Newton.
We had to discuss
Sir
Cameron
Isaac
Newton.
Cameron Newton.
Now, we have long been talking about this on this show. If you follow us, you've seen us. We talk about Cam Newton a lot. And we've always mentioned the possibility he goes to the Patriots. Well, it finally happened 3 weeks ago-ish and change. It happened. He signed with the New England Patriots. Bill Belichick gave in, and he started showing his true hand. 1-year deal, prove-it deal, you like to say. A $1.05 million contract with $550,000 guaranteed.
It's pretty brutal. I saw that.
Yeah,
Let me
it's
see if I
pretty
can
cheap
find
for
it. There's
NFL.
a list. There's a list of players that are getting paid more than him, quarterbacks.
It's funny,
It's
isn't it?
pretty hilarious. It's like one of them is Matt Barkley, I think. Let me look it up real quick. You
Who the hell is
keep
that?
talking. Exactly. You keep talking.
There are $5.7 million, $5.75 million in incentives. So that's including, they make it to the playoffs, they win their division, blah, blah, blah. They win a Super Bowl, which isn't going to happen, so it doesn't really matter. But there are incentives in this contract. So the entire contract value is $7.5 million. So Cam Newton would like to do everything in his power to get that $7.5 million. It's not going to happen, but...
All right, I found it.
All right, let's listen. Let's see.
So here's a list of players who could, italicized, make more than Cam Newton in 2020. Dwayne Haskins, Mike Glennon, Geno Smith, Blaine Gabbert, Cooper Rush. Don't know who that is.
Don't know.
Joe Flacco, Lamar Jackson, Jacob Eason, who's a rookie, I think.
What the hell is Joe Flacco even playing for?
The Jets.
Oh, my God. What the hell is wrong?
Ryan Griffin, Daniel Jones, Matt Barkley, Matt Schaub, who's like 50 years old, RG3, Nate Sudfeld, Chad Henne, Nathan Peterman, you get the point.
Nathan Peterman.
Yeah, those are players that could make more than Cam Newton this season, which is pretty crazy.
It is.
Because obviously he's been tanking the last 4
took-
years, but
he
he's
took
not.
a-
He's obviously better than them.
He took a large slice of humble pie. A humongous slice.
Yeah.
So,
He hasn't been the same since Von Miller destroyed him in the Super Bowl. And granted, he's been hurt. But every year he's been declining.
yeah. So we'll see if he's been working out and everything. But let's ask the question, how much more competitive are the Patriots now that they have Cam Newton?
Instead of Jarrett Stidham.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously they're more competitive, but they're not going to be good.
Yeah. I don't think
Everyone's
so.
like, oh, the Patriots got Cam Newton. They're going to win the East now.
No.
You mean the
Is-
dude that has literally been declining every year? The dude that can't stay healthy? The dude that is literally just a washed up bum.
Yeah.
All of a sudden he elevates them to win the division? No.
I don't think so. Not the Bills. Not in that division. Cam Newton had something different than Tom Brady had with the Patriots. Tom Brady knew how to dissect the Bills' defense. You think Cam Newton's going to have the arm strength, let alone the knowledge or talent to not get screwed over by the Bills' secondary? It's not going to happen.
Bills are winning the division.
Yeah. It's just 9-7 still. 9-7 record for the Patriots. I'm pretty sure I said
8 or 9-7.
yeah. It's one of those two. You guys, it'll be a lot more fun to watch you guys because you're gonna have Cam Newton and he'll like, oh yeah, let's get it or whatever. His Superman, whatever. If Belichick allows it, but who cares? You guys are you're still gonna have the same record. It's
Yeah.
Cam Newton in decline. The guy's injured. You'll be lucky to get the entire season out of him. And
There's
more
a
so,
reason
They gave him the bare minimum.
There's a reason one team was in the mix.
Picked him. Yeah.
It's because they literally had nobody, and he's not good. There's a reason 20 or 31 teams passed on him.
Yeah.
Because he sucks.
Yeah. So the Jags passed on him. There's plenty of teams that were.
The Jags think Gardner Minshew is better than Cam Newton.
That's what I'm saying. It's like.
So there's a reason there's a reason it took that long to sign him, and there's a reason one team offered him a contract.
And he's not even the starting quarterback guaranteed.
No, he has to go through camp.
Yeah,
He'll probably break his foot.
So Cam Newton to the Patriots, whatever. Justin Simmons has signed. Here's some Broncos news. Justin Simmons has signed to the Broncos, the franchise tag. We weren't able to get the contract.
It's very upsetting. Yeah. Justin Simmons actually came out and said if the Broncos wanted to sign me, they could have. Which kind of scared.
It's
this hot chocolate is rough. Justin
really
Simmons is a baller, and it kind of scares me that they didn't get a deal done because now he's on the 1-year franchise tag.
Yeah,
and
I feel like they had the money to do it too.
They could have signed him, but they didn't want to overpay for him. So hopefully he's betting on himself, and hopefully they get something done after the season because I don't want to see him leave. He's one of the best safeties in the league.
Yeah.
Very underrated.
Oh yeah. Oh, did I fuck it up again?
Oh yeah.
Hold on.
Oh yeah.
Okay, here we go. All right. Coming into the next topic of discussion, this is a little more political, but who cares? It is a big topic right now. The Washington Censors, they got to change their whole image. No longer the name.
I haven't been keeping too close of tabs on this as of recent, but did you see that? There was like a lawyer. They were trademarked like 44 different names.
Really?
Yeah, so the Redskins couldn't use them. Yeah, so I don't know what they're going to do. And then there's that whole thing with Dan Snyder coming out. I didn't pay too much attention to that.
The whole sexual allegations?
Yeah, I didn't see too much about that. I was in Iowa driving tractors.
Yeah, he was a tractor man.
But, yeah, they're a mess.
Yeah, it's like if this team was relevant.
Yeah, all this to go 4-12.
Yeah, who cares? Like, who cares? They're the Washington Blanks. They should just call themselves the Washington Blanks. Just have that image of Washington and then... Who gives a damn what you put underneath it?
They could put nothing.
Yeah,
they could just be Washington.
Yeah, put Washington. Oh, Washington plays New York Jets. Oh, who cares? Because nobody does care.
Because we don't care about 4-12 teams.
So, y'all, almost said it. Y'all Washington fans out there, sorry about you, but your relevance is going to be low for quite a bit of time. So.
Yeah.
Have fun with that.
Especially with Dwayne Haskins.
So this is our exciting news of the day. We are going to be covering all 3 major sports in the Americas.
Yeah, we just don't know much about hockey to even begin to cover it. But baseball starting this week, NBA starting the 31st of July. So we will be covering these sports in our podcast now. Coronavirus is obviously impacting them, and they're just starting back up. The bubble that you have, the NBA bubble,
working very well.
You have MLB with its scrimmages and
on ESPN.
On ESPN with no fans.
It's very eerie, very weird.
Very, very weird. But yeah, the NBA has its bubble that has 0 reported cases in like the last week.
That's very good news.
That's good news. That means the people that are in there are following protocol, and nothing's getting in there.
Yeah.
No coronavirus.
No coronavirus. MLB starts, like he said, starts on...
I think it's Thursday.
Thursday. Yeah, we're actually doing a fantasy league.
Oh, yeah, soon.
Yeah, a couple hours. Hopefully not now. But MLB starts favorites to win the entire thing. First of all, we're going to have to get into this in another video, but there's some... With the 60-game season in the baseball world, that is going to be very interesting. That's a lot. There's so many variables that go into that. That's less than half the games you would normally play. That is going to be a very fun season, I feel like, to watch.
If a team gets off to a hot start, even if they suck, they're going to make the playoffs.
Every game is going to be more. It's going to be so much more.
Yeah.
It's going to be worth more because it's 60 games. You get 60 games to prove yourself.
And then the NBA is doing 8 games, and then
That'll be fun. It's gonna be like a little mini March Madness in July.
I saw this thing on Twitter where the benches are like spaced out, so like they're weird. They have like layers. There's rows for the sidelines, and each seat is like spaced out. It looks so weird. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, we're gonna be covering more sports on the Big Honey Sports Network.
It's gonna be really fun. I am a MLB expert, analyst. I specialize in the MLB. Of course, I specialize in the NFL more, but I specialize and he specializes in the NBA. Right? You would agree.
I do.
Yeah.
About my part. Anyway, like, subscribe.
Go Rockies. Go Nuggets.
Bowl.
Go Broncos.
Yeah, go Nuggets. Bowl is going to play.
Nuggets.
Hopefully.
Do they win the championship? I say yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the Rockies. Yes.
Yes.
And the Avalanche. Who cares?
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't care. That's true. I don't care. All right. Well, got to transition out of the slide first. This is G-Rock.
I'm Big Sean, and I have mosquito bites. That's what I'm itching right now. Because I went to Iowa. I'm going to tell you 15 times. I went to Iowa, and I drove a tractor.
I went camping. I went to the lake. That's about it. Happy summer. We'll see you next time.